Hey, it's Fear. I just want to let you know the episode of FEARCast you're about to listen to is from season 1, so it's old and the material might not be relevant. The conversation's still good, but the band may or may not be still together. The person making movies might not be doing it anymore. But just in case, I wanted to put it out there so you guys can check it out. And also Google the bands, see if anybody's still around. And if you hear music you like, there you go. Also, check out any of the movies mentioned because movies are always still around. Well, I guess unless they pull them away. Anyway, it's an older episode, but a good episode, so I wanted to put it out. Stay tuned, nftfyb.com for everything new. And I hope you come back and enjoy season 2. We're getting some new guests and getting this thing going. So check out the other podcasts, Talk Life Pod, A and Way, and of course, FEARcast. So run along, kiddies. Are you ready?
Hey everybody, welcome to FEARcast. I'm Fear, and it's your host with the most, the ghost.
In the post?
Yeah,
I don't know where
I was
going. What the fuck you doing?
Well, I'm fucking mad right now. Okay, so I've got Razor working the board. My boy Ray's online here.
What's up?
So we've got a couple interviews today. We do a lot of band interviews for overseas bands, which this one we booked what, a month
Weeks
ago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And so we call this poor guy up, and
we just realized we fucked up.
Yeah, fucking daylight savings time.
Yeah. So what happened is we called the guy. He's like, it's only 7. We said 8. We're like, what? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, it's 10 o'clock here. This is what we agreed on.
Yeah.
So we just hung up, and then it dawns on me. Yeah, we booked that before daylight savings time.
Yeah, so that's why the hour.
So we're an hour ahead, and they're in Moscow, and I don't think they have daylight savings time, probably because they're smarter than having this fucking asinine system that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's such an irrelevant thing. I don't know why we even do it anymore. It's so pointless.
Because we've always done it. That's the only reason it's still fucking done.
Well, that's what I mean. There's so many things that we do just because we do them.
Just because it's the way it's done. That's the way we do it.
But seriously, what changes in the hour? What do we gain from any of that?
Nothing. In fact, they've shown that it actually has negative health effects.
Yeah,
there's more car accidents the week after the change. It creates more stress and heart issues in North America. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
And I've noticed my dick don't work.
Right?
Wow.
Now wait, just after that or in general?
That might be a separate issue.
Every time I gotta go back or forward an hour, my dick don't work. Fix it. God damn it. I'm just saying.
What, baby? It's daylight savings time. It happens to everybody. She's just slapping your dick around like it doesn't happen to everybody.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with this? This is gross. Get it away from me.
Your flaccid wiener.
Your fucking limp noodle. Okay, so hopefully the second half of the show will involve a band.
Should we message the other band?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah,
because they're over there too.
Yeah. Where are they right now?
They're in Italy, I think.
Oh fuck.
So.
Yeah, did they do that there? They probably do.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea either. What the fuck? Anyway.
So, yeah.
As we move on to other topics.
Yeah, you got something? What's up?
I'll start looking into this while we're
okay, you figured that out.
Well, I figured you were going to talk about the albums that might be coming out in the next couple of weeks, months, years, probably 10 years from now. Whatever you want, or not.
Chinese Democracy is... Oh, wait, that actually came out?
That actually came out. It was awful.
Yeah, it was.
Chinese Democracy? Is that Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you even bring that up? They're awful.
Because it's hilarious. It used to be the go-to joke for an album coming up. I guess Detox.
Together.
They are getting back together.
Yeah, they can't get back together. Fucking Axl's joining AC/DC.
Okay,
getting back together.
I heard that, what's his nuts? Skid Row's
Yeah, I heard Sebastian Bach was also.
Yeah, so I don't know what's real.
But there's supposedly
pictures. Retire.
Supposedly, there's pictures of Axl and AC/DC coming out of a studio separately, but in the same building. So
yeah, but
I don't know.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, but there's been sources close to the
investigation.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all bullshit.
All this alleged Show me where Axel touched you.
I believe he touches people.
Oh, he definitely touches people. So a couple albums that are coming out in
He
April.
touches a lot of donuts too. You seen him lately?
Is he still fucking fat as
I
shit?
think so.
Him big boy.
He was fat as
Does
shit.
he still have the cornrows?
Oh, I hope so.
Jesus.
That's awful. Why would
Fat
why?
cornrows. They're getting back together at Coachella
Fat
this year.
Ginger. Yeah. Well, they're doing a whole tour.
Are they really?
Yeah.
But it's not the whole original lineup, right? Like it's I know him / for sure. I don't know if Duff is joining.
Duff
signed.
Yeah.
And what about the drummer?
Which one?
The original drummer, Steven Adler. Not
No,
Steven Adler.
they won't.
One of
What
them.
the fuck's his name?
One of
Doesn't
them is
even
dead,
matter.
isn't it?
No, he's not dead.
Maybe he's got multiple sclerosis. I don't know.
I don't know.
Steven Adler was the original drummer. Matt Sorum was the new drummer, wasn't it?
Something
Yeah,
like
he was
that.
on Use Your Illusion, right?
Yeah.
1 and 2. Yeah, that's not the guy I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Steven Adler guy.
Yeah, they fired him after after the first album because he was too
Doing
much
heroin.
into drugs. Yeah,
Yeah, doing too much
which
heroin.
is funny because both Duff and Slash died a few times during that.
Yeah, exactly.
Tour.
Doing
Yeah.
too much fucking heroin. So
But
what the fuck?
think about that. The
Ugh.
other guy got fired for doing too much.
Yeah.
These guys died several times, and the other guy did too much.
Maybe that's why he got fired. He didn't do enough.
Yeah.
He didn't almost
Couldn't
die.
keep
It was
up.
like,
Yeah, maybe that's the actual secret. Is he
you're like,
couldn't
dude,
keep up.
such a pussy,
Yeah.
man. He almost died like 3 times.
You only drink like 47 beers, do some heroin, and go home for the night. That's bullshit.
Not almost.
Right.
Slash died in a fucking elevator in
Yeah.
Vegas.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
And there just happened to be a doctor around with a fucking adrenaline shot to the heart.
yeah.
I guarantee the band management hired that doctor to follow him around.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
just
sure.
wander around.
I would hope
There's
so.
a pretty good chance you're gonna have to Uma
Yeah.
Thurman him. So
Look,
Bring him
don't stay
back.
too close. He doesn't like that. Just stay far enough back that if something happens, you can get to him.
he just runs at him with the adrenaline needle. Ah! Stabs him in the heart.
I bet that doctor actually stabbed several people before he got the slash.
Stabs people with adrenaline.
Anybody with like curly black hair
Yeah.
that he saw passing out.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, no, that's not him.
Oh,
But yeah, so-
man.
So there are some albums coming out this month. Actually, one dropped yesterday, which I don't know. Are you into baby metal?
I don't
fuck
even know what
is
baby
that?
metal is.
Okay, baby metal is like how do you describe it? It's like
Horrifying.
well, it's like 3 Japanese girls.
No,
front-
I'm not into it.
No, okay, so
no,
you-
Yeah,
no,
no.
no, skip it.
okay. So they have a new album that dropped out yesterday. It's called Metal Resistance. I
Okay.
don't understand what's going on. I thought this was a joke. And all I'm hearing is like amazing press from all the metal community about how amazing this album is. And don't get me wrong, the music is pretty good.
Yeah.
But as soon as they start singing, I'm like, okay, what the fuck am I listening to?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's not my thing. I know that there is a huge following for shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know. I could, even if it was like, you know, I don't know. 3 teenage kids. Like, I still couldn't do it. I'd be like, I can't. What the fuck am I doing here? This is for like teenagers. It's not me.
It's
You know
very
what I mean?
strange.
So
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah, I don't get it. I showed it to my daughter who's into anime and stuff, and she loves it. She's absolutely loves it.
I bet you all kids love this shit. They're like, dude, this
Yeah,
guy's
let's plug it in.
epic. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm going to plug in. This is their new single, Karate. We'll just play a little bit,
Karate.
but come on,
Take your
get,
time.
Yeah, like, fuck.
get to it for Christ's sakes. And like it's grown adults playing the instruments.
But that's even weirder.
Yeah, it's strange.
Like I'm like, okay,
Yeah, the band sounds good.
Yeah.
just wait.
Yeah, I'm sure it gets weird.
I like Mickey Mouse.
That's different.
All right, they're gonna get singing here or whatever you call this.
Nope. Stop it.
I'm done.
Stop
Get
it.
off. Oh my
Right?
god, that's bad.
Yeah, like
I muted the channel. I can't
No,
handle
yeah, I
that.
definitely give it the mute.
I couldn't see myself at like a show with like, you know, a full grown band, right? And then 3 little girls come out and they're like,
You're dressed like Chun-Li from fucking Street Fighter. Just there's like all these tiny little Japanese girls in the pit, and you're just like slapping them around. I don't know. Whatever.
That's fucked up.
Yo, if you're into it, man, let me tweet me out. Let me know what's up, because let me in if this is a joke. I think it's a joke.
It's got to be, right?
The music is really good.
If they recorded an album, right now, the average album would probably cost a shit ton of money to record.
Yeah.
And they had to hire a band and get all this shit. They're probably going to go on tour. It's
They're
like,
definitely.
Fuck. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't.
Could be a whole lot of Japanese businessmen wearing track pants at their shows.
Yeah.
But is it? The thing is, though, is it good for metal overall as a scene? You know,
No.
'cause it's bringing a new generation of people in. So.
Well, this is the thing, and this is kind of the take that I take on it. Is it definitely is. It's bridging the gap between pop and metal. And
that's already been done, though.
Yeah, but they're doing it in a much heavier way. Like, I've heard a lot of pop metal. It's fucking garbage. But which also actually brings me to an article that I posted earlier with Metal Injection, who sat down with Justin Bieber, who apparently is a giant metalhead.
Who knew?
I could see that. He's got that kind of attitude.
Yeah, so they talked to him, and first they've been busting his balls for a long time about he's always wearing Metallica shirts and so on. So they're like, so you actually like Metallica? And he's like, yeah, actually, I like learned to play drums to Enter Sandman and stuff like that. And Metallica's always been one of my favorites. So like, yeah, okay. So what's your favorite album?
Load.
And he, yeah, like I think that's what they expected him to say.
I like taking loads. I like reload, another load.
But yeah, he's like, no, Master of Puppets is by far the best album they've done, and blah blah blah. And he goes into detail as to why. And like you can tell in this interview that they're turning around. They're like, okay, motherfucker knows some shit.
All right, he knows his shit.
So then he starts talking about the difference between metal and pop, and he's like, yeah, I'm a pop guy, but at the same time, it's all about putting on a show. Like he's like, I went and saw Behemoth last week, and they put on a show. It's just different scales. And they're like, you listen to Behemoth? How do you? And he's like, yeah, and I listen to this other band. And he's like, I love the Corpse Paint and all that stuff. And they're like, how can Justin Bieber go and see these bands? And he's like, well, first of all, I go back to Canada because people are less crazy there.
Yes.
And then me and my boys all dressed in corpse paint and metal spikes.
Yeah,
and
they
we
don't know who the fuck he is.
That's what he says.
I mean,
nobody knows.
If he was in his Justin Bieber fucking hip hop-ish looking sort of boy band wear, everyone would be like, oh my God, Justin Bieber!
His jeans and white tank.
Yeah, and fucking face painted up like corpse paint and shit. What the fuck is this guy? He's just another one of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So in it, he mentions that in his new album, he wants to bring more of a metal side to it. And they're like, aren't you worried about all your pop fans? And he's like, that's not my problem.
Yeah, but all of those fans, see, I can respect him doing that. I'm not a Justin Bieber guy at all, but I'm not a believer.
Don't
lie.
You are.
I am. I love Bieber! I love him. He's so creepy.
Okay,
no, but if I could respect him wanting to grow as an artist and try something different, I don't think he'll pull it off well at all.
Well, it's tough to say. I mean, the guy is a multi-instrumentalist. Like, he can play pretty much fucking anything. So.
He totally knows his shit.
Yeah, he might be able to pull it off. I don't know if he'll be able to pull it off in the public eye, but he could definitely do it.
I don't know how heavy he's thinking of going.
Yeah.
All that I keep getting visions of is when Vanilla Ice went as bipolar and he came out with that. This is too cold and all that shit. I mean,
was bad.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was my guilty pleasure. Rap metal, unfortunately, is one of my guilty pleasures. I do.
No, I love rap metal. Don't get me wrong. I love Limp Bizkit. I love all the bands like them. I thought they were all great. Like Downset.
Yep.
What's the other one called? I can see their faces. And I can't think of the name. That doesn't matter. Point is, I love that whole scene. However, I think that when Vanilla Ice did it, it was like you did your first album over again with somewhat metal riffs, but not even done. It wasn't done right. It wasn't done well. You know what I mean? Like when Linkin Park did the album with Jay-Z, right?
Yeah,
they did it right. They did it. It was good. It was a great fucking album. You know, because they merged both styles very well.
Well, Linkin Park was already kind of rock rap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
sure. There's no question about it. But I'm just saying that they still took the best of both of their catalogs and put them together in a way that was like, okay, I can get behind this. I can listen to this, and you know what I mean. I got enough rock, I got enough metal,
Yeah.
I got enough pep, I got enough whatever, so I thought they did it good. I don't know that Justin Bieber is going to be able to do that same thing coming from pop, like bubblegum pop, little kids fucking running around screaming and shit. Now he's got to do what that like fucking Miley Cyrus did, go fucking crazy and do the craziest shit imaginable, which he's been doing, but it's still hard for him to get past that,
Well, we were talking about this last night, and like I said, the thing with the pop music is it's the path of least resistance for someone his age.
For sure.
Like, it's the easiest thing to make millions on, right? And even though that might not be his end-all, be-all kind of plan, that was the easiest thing to do to make money, to then have the money to do whatever the hell he wants.
Hell yeah. There's no question about it. I mean, he's probably worth a couple $100 million at this point.
I think he's worth like $200 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever the number is, it doesn't even matter. He never has to do shit the rest of his life. He can tell the world fuck off. It doesn't matter what he does. So he could afford to literally finance his own studio, record an album every year the rest of his life, and sell none of them and still be fine. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I respect what he did. I mean, not too many people could say at whatever 20, is he 20? I don't even know.
I think he's 21. Like 21, something like that.
All right, so at 21 years old, he's worth $200 million, or even let's say it's $100 million. I mean,
it's $200 million. I just looked it up.
Okay, so he's worth $200 fucking million. That's an insane number. Like, I can't get my mind around having that much money being that young. Because at 21, I was fucking crazy.
Well, no shit. I'd be pissing in buckets and spitting on people too.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? That'd be coke parties. It'd be a fucking disaster. I'd be a mess. I'd have fucking dead hookers in my room. Be like, I don't know
what to do.
Well, the crazy part is if he wanted, the really crazy part is if he wanted to just say fuck it all and move back to Canada, that would transfer to be about $260 million.
Yeah.
It's $260 million in Canada, where he could live. He could literally build a kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much,
Oh, hail King Justin.
You'd have fucking knights in a moat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he'd definitely have a moat.
moat.
That's where he'd play hockey in the winter.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking like every now and again, he just throw a peasant in there and let the alligators rip it apart.
The heritage games that we played on his moat.
I love how we made him a murderer all of a sudden.
He turns into the Mad King, just starts lighting people on fire.
Remember, if he's got a kingdom, he's got to have probably 100 miles in any direction. He's gonna have his own law enforcement.
He could probably win some elections here too.
He probably could, yeah.
He could win some elections in the U.S.
Oh, no question about it. Dude.
Jeez,
no question about it. It's crazy the way this shit works. Like, now, if you take other bands that I would put obviously light years ahead of his music because I like them, they don't come close to making $1 million almost their entire career.
Yeah.
Let alone 200 million in a span of probably 5-10 years. Like those numbers are astronomical. So whatever. And he's probably sold a bajillion albums. I don't know how many. But.
Yeah, I don't know.
No idea. But yeah, no. If I'm 20, I'm sure he gets pussy whipped at him all day long.
I'm sure he does.
He could buy people and kill people to buy those people to kill them. Like, just whatever. I'd go fucking nuts too. So, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what he comes out with. Deftones have a new album coming out called Gore.
I can't wait for it.
Oh
I love Deftones.
I love
like
Deftones.
One of my all-time faves, no matter how much they change, because they've changed.
They've changed a lot.
Their early years to after their bassist died, and then to the newer shit, and now to this. I guarantee it's going to be an entirely new realm of music for them, which I like. For some reason, I can accept it coming from them. I didn't really like it so much when I was younger. Like, I wanted the band to be that band.
Yeah.
So like whether it was Metallica and they were doing thrash, you better stay in that fucking bubble, because if you come outside of that bubble, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
And then
Metallica should have stayed in that bubble though.
Yeah. I guess they should have, but
that's tough, because in a way I want to say, well, you couldn't stay in there, but then you look at Slayer and you're like, yeah, okay, Slayer did. But then you
look at their bank accounts.
Difference is, though, after Metallica changed, that Black album, they're probably all worth $100 million.
Yeah, exactly. Then you look at their bank accounts and
exactly. And you look at Slayer, they're probably, as a collective band, they do very well for themselves. But I'm sure they're probably worth $10 million on their entire career versus $150 million or whatever number they're worth. So it sucks to say, like, you don't. And then of course you want, like, the artists, they have to have that cushion to grow, and just try new shit and hope it works. Now Metallica went way out in left field a couple of times, and they sucked a lot. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Yeah. No, and whatever. I respect them. They've done
leaps and bounds for a lot of the community and blah 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 and all that good shit. But yeah, Deftones was one of young me wanted to hear Around the Fur. I didn't want to hear anything else.
Really? See, my favorite one is still their first album, Adrenaline, man. I love that fucking album. Engine Number 9, 7 Words. Come on, I can fucking get so amped listening to that shit.
Oh well, yeah, no, those two albums, but no, Around the
Fur was better written though.
Well, and we covered a lot of that, so I mean, I think that's why that like album holds so dear to me. But when they started coming out with like White Pony, and I'm like, whoa,
see,
where are you going?
I don't know. White Pony for me, that was like, it was a huge change, obviously, from Around the Fur. But White Pony was such a good fucking album. It was so well done. You know what I mean? And again, that was after their bassist. I think he'd already...
Yeah.
He didn't die yet, but he had already had the accident.
Yeah, and he was... Yeah.
But songs like Korea or Knife Party or... what's the freaking slower melodic one?
Like Change?
No, not Change. Change was great too, but I'm talking about it was the second song on the album, if I remember correctly. God, I can't remember. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh fuck.
I'll try to look it up quick here.
There's a video for it and everything. It's him playing live on stage. Just Chino at first with the guitar. Fuck me. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But that whole album I can listen to, or Back to School.
Oh yeah, I
Back to School, Mini Magnet. Love those fucking songs.
Digital Bath.
Yeah. That song to me was so... It always gave me chills, even just watching the video, seeing them come out. And it was a whole different... You know, as a... Like being in bands, right? And being at the front of the stage.
Yeah.
Like, when you're younger, you want the music to cover you because you're like, I hope nobody hears me fuck up. But to have that much confidence and balls to be right at the front, you and a guitar going at it, and the crowd still going fucking crazy, I don't know. It just gave me chills. It hit me on a certain level where I was like, this shit is dope.
Well, I think with me, what it was is, I mean, so White Pony came out in 2000. So by here, I was already going deep into the more heavy stuff. And I felt, I don't know, I was young. So I'm like, fuck it. They're changing, whatever. They'll do their thing. I've gone back now and listened to the albums that have come out since then. And I don't know. I think it's because they had Team Sleep. They did Crosses, which I really liked.
Did you like Team Sleep? I didn't dig that band.
It was all right, but I mean,
yeah, I didn't get it. To me, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what this is about. It's too like avant-garde weird shit. I was like, I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, but it helped you kind of understand that these dudes were real straight up artists. Like they didn't want to just play that heavy stuff. That was one dimension of what they did. And then their newer albums have a lot of mix of kind of all the influences together, and like old me now can appreciate all that shit. So I
appreciated it then too, but like Team Sleep was too far. Like you said, at that time I was going. That was when all the new metal shit was big, the rap metal, the fucking So I was into that. Yeah. And then I went from Limp Bizkit, then I was listening to like Death and Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, and I was all over the spectrum. But then I heard that and I was like, I don't get this. I don't know what it is. Too weird for me. Definitely too weird.
Did you listen to Crosses at all?
I don't think so. No.
They got a tune called Bermuda Locket, which is really fucking good. And then actually, Chino did some work with Mike Shinoda on what the fuck was that movie called? Raid?
Yes, the
Raid Redemption or whatever. Or
did he? See, I didn't even know about that.
And it's called Razors Out or something like that.
Yeah, really
fucking good, but very mellow. And that's I think where I started to really appreciate Chino's vocal ability as a singer.
I saw an interview for him like years ago, and I was reading. He said that originally he wanted to be a rapper. So he was talking about, like, in this interview, from what I can remember him talking about, he was like, I always tried to do straight rap style stuff. And then all of a sudden when he hooked up with the Deftones, or he started Deftones, I don't remember which one, it was like, he was like, oh shit, I can apply this to that. And then eventually he just stopped doing that sort of like the first album was like sort of rappy.
Yeah.
So he was screaming it. Then by the, White Pony and the albums after, it was just all vocals. It was like nothing, which is great. I mean, I think that's awesome. He has that ability.
For shiz.
For shizzo! Woo!
I'm gonna jump in here real quick.
Okay.
Our guest is ready to go.
Ready to rock?
Yeah. We're
Okay.
gonna take a short break and we'll come back with our guest this week.
Go cheese. That's my new thing.
Okay. We'll be right back.
You're gonna play some patty cake over there or something.
All right, go ahead.
Motherfuckers eating chips. I don't know what's going on. Welcome to
We've
FEARCast,
lost
everybody.
control.
Yeah, it's all done. I'm your host, Fear Motherfucking Ennis. What's going on?
You know we already introed, right? This is the second half
This
of
is
the show.
yeah, but this is the second half, and then if this doesn't go well, who knows? So Razor's working the board. We got my man Ray on, and we also got the band. There it is. And who are we talking with today?
We're talking today with Rodion and Anna.
Hi there.
Yep.
So what's going on, guys? How's things?
Can you repeat that?
How are you doing?
Oh, yeah. That was just, Wi-Fi messing up.
Goddamn Wi-Fi.
We're fine, actually. MacBook's Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Jeez.
Rodion's a hater already. So me and Razor were going through and we were listening to your album earlier, and we could hear a lot of influences in regards to bands like Fear Factory. What would you say your influences are in regards to both music and non?
Oh, well, you figured out Fear Factory pretty much. Yeah, a lot of influence from Fear Factory, and it was something from In Flames, I believe, and Dark Tranquility and Godflesh, especially the last one song, Invisible Thread, I believe. Yeah, right before the Ambient Peace, there was a song about threads, and yeah, that was pretty much Godflesh, rhythmics, basically, drum machine stuff. When I first came up with the demo, it was like basically, Godflesh song. We worked out with the drummer Mike, and that's pretty much as it is. Here and there, you can hear some Korn, occasionally 9 Inch Nails. Well, pretty much stuff like that.
Okay.
Considering non-musical influences, we're all huge science fiction fans. Some here and there, you can actually get a glimpse of Vangelis soundtrack for Blade Runner, Terminator stuff, lots of Terminator stuff. Brad Fiedel is my man. Yeah, stuff like that. We sampled some stuff, hits and crashes and booms.
How do you guys end up performing that live? Like, you have a backing track, like a laptop or something? You just attach those in?
Yeah. We have a back track with the laptop. It's all the keyboards, some extra vocals, I believe. Who was there? Who was that?
No, there's no extra vocals.
Yeah, there was no extra vocals on that track. Yeah, well, that's pretty much keyboards and that's
Stop saying this.
Who was that?
Third person there?
No, there's actually there is our domestic beer sitting on the couch. We're Russians, we have beers as domestic animals.
Oh, okay.
Are you
That
saying
makes sense.
beers or bears?
Bear, yeah.
Bear.
Bear, okay. You said beer, I'm like, fucking beer?
It's
Is that
It's
more
a
amazing than
Molson.
Talking Bear?
yeah. Every once in a while, he gets on a unicycle and rides around the room.
I think it is more amazing than a talking bear. You know why? Because beer is a liquid. How the fuck does it talk?
Well, simply, it's in a bottle, it's running around the floor and it's like, hey, dude, what's up? Sounds like
Put me inside you.
That's some hardcore.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's a
so
different kind of beer.
So they have a domestic bear.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, if the bear wants to chime in, that's fantastic. Oh,
So,
there,
yeah,
I think that's him.
that's-
There he is. Oh, he likes metal too.
Sure. Backtrack
Now,
some.
can you guys translate?
Sorry.
Yeah, give me a second. He's like saying hello. I'm Ivan.
Oh, his name's Ivan. Okay.
That's a proper name for a Russian
That is
bear.
good. That is.
Words of like vodka, beer.
Balalaika.
So we were talking on Twitter. You had mentioned there was some influence in regards to the Nintendo game Battletoads.
Yeah, Battletoads. So that song of ours, Mechanism of Life, it had a melody at the beginning of the track, synth melody. Na 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 na. It's little part from that main theme from Battletoads when it goes from the rock main tune to some interlude, and that's basically what became the foundation of Mechanism of Life in some way or another.
That's awesome.
You know, it's funny that you
Yeah.
mentioned that. I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's funny that you mentioned that because as I listened through the album, I almost felt as though it had a video game-ish soundtrack kind of feel, or it could be like a movie soundtrack kind of feel. Also, it had that. I don't know how to explain it right, but it had that tone to it to me.
Yeah, you kind of have that vibe. You know, I'm a game developer myself, and I have a huge gaming background. I basically grew up on Fear Factory and Static X and soundtracks, Quake, Carmageddon, Command and Conquer, and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So, have you developed any video game that's actually out in the market now?
No, they kind of mostly end up on local publishers, local stuff that didn't get pretty much far anywhere.
Gotcha. Okay.
He invented one app called Grinder, but he doesn't know if it'll take off.
You cracked me, guys. That's my darkest secret.
No, let that freak flag fly, man.
So that's it. It's basically, you know, very movie-ish, video game-ish like sound to it. Yeah, pretty much.
I agree with. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. Vocally, that's very interesting stuff, and brought a lot of arc anime, I believe. Explain, guys, a bit.
Come on, Anna, get on the mic.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm very shy.
You're very shy. You're the front woman.
Exactly. You can't be shy. You have to be the voice of the band. Let's make this happen.
Yeah. Well, pretty much my vocals were influenced by Arch Enemy, by Angela. Yeah, that was it's about 10 years ago, yeah. But turns out when I heard her voice that she can make this, and I was a great fan of different death metal bands, grindcore, and I got the idea that I can perform the same way. And only later I started to after extreme vocals I started with clean vocals. So now we have a pretty wide range of vocals on this album.
Yeah, we have that huge mixture of cleans and variety of dirt.
Yeah.
She's been talking to her.
No, and I can definitely appreciate when I hear a female vocalist doing the guttural, like you got bands like OTAP and all that sort of stuff that are really giving it Arch Enemy as well.
Guys, you heard the last song from OTAP? How do you feel about that?
The latest one? I don't think I've heard it yet. Well, no, I haven't listened to it yet. I've seen that it's out, but I haven't listened to it. Well, how do you feel about it?
No, that's very mixed opinions from me at least. It's definitely not from. It sounds not like it was something from her previous works. It's more mainstream, I guess. Hip hopish, I guess.
Oh, really?
Sounds strange, but really nice, really nice.
Well, that's good.
So yeah.
Is that a nice way of saying it sucks? That felt like that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't think Ivan liked it.
Yeah, Ivan. Shit, I hate that song.
It's too mainstream for him.
Absolutely, that's what he's told us.
Now, was Anna always the vocalist, or did you?
Well, for Transform, yes, she was the only. Not the only. She was the main vocalist. We have some back vocals from our producer, recording engineer, mixing engineer, basically the sixth or fifth or fourth hidden member, Roman. He
Makes some lines.
Yeah, he did some lines back in there and get some get a touch on some arrangements, I believe. Well, you know, he's a huge part of that record. If it's not him, it wouldn't sound as I don't know, near close to what it sounds like it is now.
Yeah.
By the way, guy, Roman, is a project named Arzafis. Arzafis? Arzafis. Check that out.
Something
It's
like that.
all awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. It has a lot of Devin Townsend ministry in it. Fear Factory also. Great stuff.
Sweet, man. Send me a link for sure. I'll check it out.
Sure, no problem.
Townsend's a beast.
How did you guys record this album? Did you record it through a label, or did you go through self-published?
We did it independently.
Independent.
Absolutely independent. We don't have music industry in our countries. It's like in your countries, in America or in Canada, it's pretty much a flop in here. So we don't have any publishers for mainstream stuff, maybe one or two, and we have nothing for underground, for metal, for rock. It's pretty much underground.
Yeah. So we took our money, our time, and just spent it all for the album.
But is it super expensive to record over there? Like, do they have studios, or you had to buy all the equipment and then set up a studio in your house?
We have studios, in Moscow, in the capital. We have like 5, 7 major studios where you can record stuff.
And they're pretty well equipped, so we don't need to buy anything just to record our songs.
That wasn't that expensive, I believe. It was around $1,000 or $2 maybe. Well, we have to split that price between our all, so it wasn't that expensive, I believe.
That's actually not bad. You can record a full album for only a couple $1,000.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty decent, as you can see yourselves.
Yeah, we heard it. That's why I was asking, because, and you said there's like really no metal scene where you guys are in Russia.
That's kind of an interesting question by itself. We have a lot of bands that are actually playing, recording, but we don't have that much support from audience.
I see.
That's the whole point. You can go to a concert and awesome band banging, I don't know, giving excellent performances, and there's like 5 people in the air with beers standing there looking at them. Yay, metal, awesome.
So wait, you're telling me when you guys play a show, you're playing a show for 5 people?
No, 5 actually, maybe 20, 30.
Even so, 20 people. Now, have you guys toured at all?
What do you mean?
Like, have you gone on a tour, like across the country anywhere?
Great. Yeah. We had plans on touring that year, 2015. But that plans got canceled due to various stuff. Bands that we have to go on tour, they disbanded, they dropped us. There was a lot of stuff in there. So we're staying home.
Gotcha. So there wasn't. So you guys really just recorded the album and released it. Now, are you doing anything outside of Twitter to push the album, to promote it, to sell it?
We're doing some Facebook promotion. We're doing local promotions. We play shows. We do stuff on our local social networks. We shot a video. That's a painful topic. We shot a very, very expensive video. It was shot a year before Transform came out, and it's still in post-production.
Oh, wow. Still in post-production.
That's a train wreck. I don't know what that stuff will do. Will it help us in any way? But that's kind of as it is. I don't know when it will come out. It will be on YouTube. It will be everywhere available. But until then, not much stuff is going around with Transform.
Well, and that's. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask, what about new music? 'Cause now the album is 2 years old?
Yeah, kind of like that.
So are you guys working on new material in the interim, or?
Sure, we do new stuff. We compose. We rehearse new stuff. Because of different background in influences, it's more post-metal influenced, I'd say. It has a more vibe of Cult of Luna, I don't know, Neurosis, stuff like that. It's much more ambient-ish than groove metal.
Right.
We're kind of that direction now.
So you're kind of, sorry, I might have missed that. Are you toning it down a little in hopes to gain a little bit further notoriety, or?
that's one aspect of that. The other aspect is, we're kind of tired of playing this same stuff. If we put out the next album like Transform, that will be no good for us. That's basically makes this the same sounding record again. No way.
Yeah, that's too bad, man. Because like Transform is really good. It's too bad to hear that there's not a big enough scene around there. That's why I was gonna ask about tours. That's why I'm glad Ray hit on it. Because you guys should be busting your ass.
Sure, I'm gonna explain myself a little bit in this case. We're not heading absolutely towards the post metal sounding stuff. We will have our Fear Factory roots, absolutely that. We'll just add some of that into mixture.
Yeah,
we're not fully
Yeah,
post
we
metal
have
stuff.
just a little bit essence of.
Yeah, stuff like that. A little bit more ambience here and there, but generally it will be mostly of that same stuff. Let's say it's a different twist on that theme.
no, and that's fine. Some of the tunes that I really liked off the album, like Mechanism of Life, I thought was a really good one, and it had kind of a more ambient, sort of dancey, but still had that metal-y vibe to it.
Yeah, that's kind of one of milestones, I believe. No, not the milestones. Блять. Sorry. I'm out of words here. That was kind of one of the guides for new material. Sound like Mechanism of Life.
Okay, yeah, well that makes sense. Like, because that's kind of popular right now with the more dance metal-y sort of stuff with bands like the Browning, I See Stars, stuff like that. So I know that stuff's really popular in North America. So that'll definitely help you.
Sure.
And so there's you're not looking to tour or anything like that. Do you get a lot of shows around Russia?
Yeah, we have at least 3 to 4 shows a month, I believe.
Well, not too bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. There's a lot of photos, a lot of videos. People tend to like that stuff. It's okay. Just really sad that no one comes to shows.
Yeah, I've played some shows for like 5 people or just the other bands. Like,
nah, you got me. I got you on this.
Yeah.
Because here metal has overeating with metal bands, metal guys with metal bands coming here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Very much. That's why when you're just performing in your local band, so yeah, you have 15, 20 people at gigs. Anyways, even if a great metal band, some kind of moonspell or else, just come in here, and they got maybe about 100, 200 people.
Yeah.
It's only because of it's the capital.
I remember a Fear Factory concert in, I believe, 2012, and there was like 300 people. That's it.
Holy shit.
Absolutely.
Can't you get like all of your local band guys, right? You guys got to kind of like band together, and everybody's got to come out and support everybody else. That's the only way you're going to continue to build the scene in your area.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Create the scene.
Exactly. You got to create the scene so that people are like, oh shit, there's going to be 500 people here because every band's coming out, their girlfriends, their wives, their family members. And the next thing you know, even if you don't particularly care for that band, if you want them to come support you, you got to go support them and vice versa. And then it just keeps growing and growing. I know that like, in New York, that's kind of how it is. All of the bands that are local all go out and support one another. So if you're playing a show with, I don't know, let's say it's 4 local bands, right? And all 4 of those local bands are going to bring family, friends, coworkers, anybody they can scrape up to come out and support the show. By the time you get there, there may be, 400 or 500 people there. And this is at a local bar where 400 or 500 people, that matters. That brings money. They're buying drinks, they're buying T-shirts or hats or whatever the fuck they're selling. All I'm saying is, like, if you guys could do that same thing and build that same scene in Moscow, you guys could do very well. It's just a matter of, I know it's a lot of work, but it can be done.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that sounds like a great guideline. We just gotta grab these guys. They're the other bands. We have a few mates here and there. Well, eventually something will come out of that.
Well, it's all about just approaching and saying, hey, listen, you know what? We need to, as a community of metalheads or bands, help
Yeah,
support,
probably.
come out to shows, make this happen. You know, otherwise it's really just going to be like you said, it's going to be the same show. The same
Yeah.
5, 10, 20 people at a show drinking a beer, not really much going on. But if everybody comes out, it'll be, you know, a couple hundred people. And like you said, with Fear Factory, when they come through now in the States, right? Fear Factory probably 15, 20 years ago was huge. They're still a big band. Don't get me wrong. They headline festivals. They're big.
Sure.
But if only 300 people are coming out to see them in like Russia, that tells you the scene is not really there. You know what I mean? It's just that's a hard show to sell, which is crazy to me. So it's like you guys as local talent would have to step in and be like, all right, we gotta make this happen so that we can attract the bigger tours, so that some of us eventually can move up and become the next breaking band. You know?
I see. Yeah. Well, that's very interesting stuff to think of. Well, we gotta do something about it.
Well, yeah, I think that's why we're kind of caught off guard. Is 'cause I really like your music. So are you guys using that album to shop labels in North America?
Not really. You know, we monitor our sales, and we're pretty much happy with what we got.
Huh?
So
That's all that matters, man.
well, basically, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, calm down, baby.
Yeah, calm Ivan down. Jesus. Well, guys, I mean, I definitely appreciate you guys coming on. We love your shit. Hopefully we'll get to see that music video if it ever comes out.
No, we hope.
Yeah, we hope. And
You know what? Considering that transform stuff, when we recorded that stuff, first of all we didn't know what to do with that stuff. It was like sort of shock to us. We got the record, we got it mixed, mastered, we listened to it. Wow, that's awesome. What should we do with that? I don't know. How about you? I don't know too. It was lots of stuff like that. Then we will come up with the next record. That'll be a little different story. We know what to do with that stuff. We will promote it effectively.
yeah, the
Maybe
approach, we'll change the approach.
yeah, we
management,
will
yeah.
change the approach on that stuff, and we will come out with something different and maybe more. I don't know. We'll have more coverage and press, I believe, with that stuff when new stuff will come out. It's just a matter of baby steps, stuff like that.
Absolutely. Well, you are our babies, and we look forward to helping you walk. So at any time, you can always reach out, and we'll definitely give you a hand. We love your stuff. Maybe tell the people where they can find you, like your social media handle. And
You can find us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/conflictmetal, and Bandcamp. It's conflictmetal.bandcamp.com. Twitter.com/conflictmetal. Well, that's it.
that's awesome. Do you guys got a website?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, we have a website, but we're pretty much on the social nets.
Perfect. No, that's the best way to do it. Hit them up on social media, everybody. I'm your host, Fearness. I want to thank Conflict for being here. Anna, Rodion, you guys are great. I want to thank Ray, my man in New York, and Razor for working the board. I'm Fear Innes. Run along, kiddies.
Hey guys, it's Fear from FYFC Studios. I really hope you're enjoying Talk Life, FEARCast, or A&Way. Plus, there's always lots of entertainment over on our website. Because I'm a cannabis advocate and often forget things, I wanted to make a little bumper to get you fine folks to head over to nftfyb.com. No fucking time for your bullshit. That's how we do. Again, that's www.nftfyb.com. Feel free to reach out on any social media. We're always looking for cool people to talk to, get somebody else's opinion on something, crazy stories you see in the news that you'd love to see us react to. Look, we'll probably never be consistent, but we'll always be entertaining. Thank you for listening one last time, nftfyb.com.